Okay, welcome back. Another budget deck today. We're going to be doing budget Chocobos, some mono green stuff. I did consider trying to add, put white and stuff in here, but I just kind of wanted to keep it simple. So people can, have a fun, cheap deck. Because I don't know, I'm assuming there's people like me who haven't dropped a few $100s on the set, so you're just kind of, playing with what you got. And that's kind of what this deck is. And I really liked it. So what we'll run is Audacity. This is kind of our card draw, or some super annoying Zos's chickens in the beginning. Makes them powerful. It's just obnoxious. Bushwhack, so we could get some more lands, or the fight ability is pretty nice too to clear the lanes. Pick your poison. I like this because it's very cheap, and you can choose between artifacts, enchantments, and I suppose flying creatures, but in my games I didn't come across a need for the flying, but the other two are pretty good for 1 mana. Obviously we're using the Zos's Chocobos. These little chickens will get, like, I had a lot of people scoop on turn 1 when I dropped this, because I think they thought I was playing the Tifa deck, which we're not, because we're budget as hell. Only commons and uncommons in this deck. We'll also be running 1 Tyvar Stand. Now this is just for that, one hit instant kills. You got an Audacity chicken or whatever, and this you can pump it up so you can get that trample damage in for, your killing blow. Geisel Greens, so we can start making these big ass chickens as soon as possible. Get many. Now, you can flash it back. There was a few games when I did, but really it was so expensive you didn't really need to. We're going to be running 2 Ride the Shoe Puff. For some reason I call it the Schmoof. I don't know why, but Ride the Shoe Puff. Landfall trigger to give your stuff +1/+1, but also later on being able to turn it into a 7/7 beast is pretty good. Never got around to actually doing that in any of my games, but, it's there. We're also going to be doing side quest, Raise a Chocobo. It's good for, obviously, making your Chocobos. But if you can manage to have 4 of these big-ass chickens at the same time, you get the Black Chocobo. And his landfall trigger gives all the birds you control +1/+0, which is really damn good. We're also going to be running Summon Fenrir. This is good for the, obviously, the Crescent Fang ability to search your library and put a basic land card in play. Pretty nice. Heavenward Howl is pretty good too. So your next guy comes in with a 1/1 counter. I didn't particularly care too much for the Ecliptic Growl. Never really mattered. He was usually either dead by then or you had already won. We're also going to be running Invasion of Zendikar. I know there's there's another one that lets you look for 2 lands and 2 towns, or 2 lands or 2 towns or whatever, and put them into play. But I like this better simply because it can become a creature eventually. Should you usually go for it? Probably not. You really want to take them down as quick as possible with a budget deck, but you never know. Just having it as a backup is pretty damn nice. We'll also be running Summon the Fat Chocobo. The best Chocobo. Look at that big old boy. He can get you another chicken in play, and he'll give everybody trample for 3 turns. And being a 4/4, it's pretty dang good. I like him, and he fits nice and snug. 5 mana is kind of expensive, but if you're Zendikaring, it really won't matter. And we'll also be running Chocobo Racetrack, so every time we put a land down, we make a 2/2 Chocobo, which is pretty good. Obviously, we're only going to be running basic lands, 24. I guess you could put in other fancier lands, but again, we're trying to keep this budget. Only commons and uncommons. No rares, no mythics. You save that for the sweaty nerds. We're trying to help the free-to-play guys here. Now, will this deck take you to Worlds? Obviously not. No fucking way. That's not gonna happen. Will it grab you some wins? Get you some dailies? Oh, absolutely. I may make a follow-up to this and try and add a little bit of white to the deck and see how it goes, but I don't know. I kind of like it how it is. You guys let me know what you think. If you have other ideas for budget decks, or if you actually have a budget deck you want me to show, hit me up in the comments, lay it down there, and I will get it done. I'll be very interested to try it out. Now, I have been working on these budget decks, but because obviously I'm going free to play on this game, it takes me a little bit, so, you know, bear with me on that, because I don't have the cards or the wild cards and all that kind of nonsense to, you know, get it on. But I do have some draft tokens that I'm going to obviously use. Let me know if you guys want to see some really shitty draft gameplay from me, and I'll upload it, you know. Just let me know down below. I'm only going to put a few games in this. I have about an hour and a half of footage, roughly. But I know people, you know, with TikTok brain, people can't handle, you know. I've already been talking too long for these kind of people in this intro. But I got 2 games that I like the best that kind of showcase what the deck does. But thank you guys for watching. You know, I hope you stick around for the games. It'll really mean a lot to me. And also, you know, let me know down below any other budget decks. Budget decks. Don't give me lists with like 50,000 rares and mythics. Nobody wants that sweaty shit. Give me some budget ideas. But thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Alright, Trash Man. That's a hell of a name. I haven't seen one of these mics in forever. What in the hell is this server so laggy for? What the fuck is happening? We'll hold the bushwhack. I mean, if we're gonna draw consistent lands, there's no real reason. Or we could just bushwhack the hell out of that. And we swing in. There we go. Green and white. I did. Oh, and red. I was thinking about making this deck green-white, but I don't know why I didn't want to. That's pretty good. Trade? Yeah, you do. That little lifelink's good though. Yeah, another one. Yeah, of course it did. I was wondering why he was willing to throw it under the bus so quickly. Alright, what you got, buddy? You got all 3 colors opened up. Oh, you're gonna kill my other little Choco Man. Killing a baby little chicken. The hell's wrong with you, man? Oh my god, just fucking do it. Jesus Christ. I got like no patience for people on this shit sometimes. Everybody plays like it's fucking Worlds or some stupid shit. Hey, I was gonna do that next turn too. No, I don't want to throw him away. But we could trade here. I'd love to draw a card. And of course, it would be a land. I mean, I guess that's not shocking to anybody. Go ahead and get our landfall triggers if the actions in the server can connect to each other. Oh, he got himself a little Zaz Chocobo too. But our little guy's gonna, I think he's gone this turn, right? Yep. I don't think he, well, I guess it didn't matter because I would have activated the Schmoof guy, the Schmoof Puff. Okay, Denim Danger. Okay, that's the name. We'll get to go first. I got too much lands though, but we'll find out. God damn, the lag on this shit's starting to irritate me now. Okay, I've casted it. Come on now with the fucking lag. God dang. Kind of irritating, you know, been farming out a lot of footage and shit like that, so like my patience for shit is very low. I've been dealing with this lag for so long, it's starting to on my last nerve. Okay. But our Zaz's Chocobo is somehow still alive in a mono red fucking thing. I could not tell you how and why. Let's go ahead and swing in. He has to block the Zaz's Chocobo. But I mean, I could have bushwhacked, you know, but I kind of figured he was going to give up like that. But that's okay.